Hey guys, this video is just in response to I was using David Pool's video to repair my 2017 Chrysler Pacifica AC, and this is what came off the Pacifica. This is the AC compressor clutch plate, and then it escapes me the name for this, but it seems like this was an issue everyone was having of trying to get this off with these three tabs and trying to wedge it. I was doing this solo with no other help. So the method I used was I just took two screwdrivers and tried to wedge them in as equally as I could, and kind of tap them in the same at the same rate with a rubber mallet to try and get this wedged and out. And you can see, looking at it, how there's kind of some dents and when it was pulling that clutch plate out. But after doing that for about 20-25 minutes, I pulled the screwdrivers out because I didn't feel like I was getting anywhere, and I was just like, okay, just let me give it a shot and see if it'll pull out. I put my hand on it, and it actually slid right off. I was somewhat worried about that method with maybe damaging the spline on the compressor, but I was kind of up the creek and had no other option, so that's what I went with, and luckily everything worked out fine for me. When it came to using the feeler gauges to ensure that it was that 5mm measurement of putting the new one on, I did measure beforehand, and before I took the old one off, and it was right around between 5 and 6mm of having a little bit of friction, but still being able to push in and out. So I just gave that the college try and reinstall. Used the blue thread locker I got from the AutoZone Advanced store, and fired it up, and everything's working great. The biggest hiccup for me, was getting this this plate off, and then getting the snap rings back on. The issue I ran with the snap rings, I think, is just because the pair I was using maybe wasn't deep enough, because it felt like it was getting caught up on the spline area of when you're trying to install those snap rings. So I went and got a longer pair, and I felt like after about 5 minutes of trying with this, I got it to work. The issue I ran into previously was trying to get them spread to get the snap ring spread as much as I could, was it just kept popping off. So I did that, and now everything is working great. Taking the underskirting and everything else off wasn't as hard as I thought it was going to be. It was kind of nice doing this job myself, because I was able to see how easy it is to get under this stuff. Luckily, I didn't see any oil or any kind of signs of leaks on the compressor or on the pans themselves, so that tells me that there's no leaks or anything to worry about. But anyway, I hope this video helps out. So just to recap, the compressor clutch coil rebuild kit was $105 off of Amazon. I think I spent $15 on snap ring pliers, $28 on some blue thread locker, and I can't recall anything else I purchased for this. Comparing to that to going to the dealer, and the OEM part was going to be $405, and they weren't going to be able to get it for about 2 weeks. And I didn't even ask about labor, but it would have added up. So I think all in all, it took me maybe 5 hours on this job, starting last night and wrapping up today. Had I had all the tools on hand, it probably wouldn't have taken me as long. But I mean, I think it's awesome that we're able to share these tricks and tips of how to get it done. Don't give your money away to the dealership if you don't have to, or to a mechanic if you feel like you've got an aptitude to do this. Let's keep sharing the knowledge out there. David Pool, thanks for uploading your how-to video on this. It's outstanding how involved you are in replying to the comments, and I hope you keep posting issues that you guys have with your Pacificas and ways we can get around it, doing it ourselves in the garage. So thank you all very much. Have a great 4th of July.